remember a point in my life when it was as if all of the color, all of the energy, all of that beauty in my life that I saw at some point was gone. It felt like everything was dead around me. I was alone. I felt alone. I was disconnected. And I felt that there was nobody around that cared. I felt that a big, black, gaping hole inside of me that was just sucking all the energy, sucking everything out of my life. I have to say, it was one of the most difficult points in my life. I completely lost, and I didn't know who I was. And I didn't realize where was it that I was going to go and what it was that I was going to do at that point. You know, after a breakup, after divorce, after going through something that shakes your reality up to the point that you're afraid, maybe you don't know what's coming next. Maybe you don't know if you're going to see your kids again. What I can tell you, what I do know, is that there's 5 steps. 5 steps to be able to not just move through that, but to be able to come out of that with strength, to be able to transform that into something that empowers you, that turns you into the man that you can be. And it's all there, and it's all inside of you, and the answers are all inside of you. I want to share with you these 5 steps. We need 5 things. 5 things that I call the road to renewal. And these are 5 steps that I took in order to get to the space and place that I am right now, in order to get to a relationship with my ex that I really appreciate, in order to get to a place that I am living, that I'm energetic, that I'm happy with what I have that is going on in my life, that is moving me towards a place and a space that I know is changing me and changing the people around me. I wish that somebody else could have shared with me at that point in time. I had not found anyone. I had not found someone around that was able to share what those secrets were to moving out of a situation as difficult as that, when everything falls apart, but rebuilding it into something that provides purpose, meaning, strength, and passion in my life. It was not there. And this is exactly why I'm sharing this with you right now. So you don't need to go on that path yourself. So you don't need to go the long way, because I went the long way. And the long way hurts. And the long way hurts a lot more. So why suffer for longer when I could have gone and done things that would have taken a little bit quicker? A proven path that brought me to a place that I absolutely love. A place of support, a place of connection, a place of passion, a place of energy. Step number 1, opportunity within the wreckage. This is the P. This is the number 1 P. This is an underlying belief that everything that happens in my life is happening for the best, that the universe is giving me exactly what I need right now to turn into the man, to be the father, to be that man that I need to be for myself, for my kids. This is a faith. This is a faith. This is something that we believe in, that we translate all of the situations in our lives and provides them with meaning, provides them with purpose. That what is happening right now is happening for the best. And I am taking that upon myself to believe that it's happening for the best, even if I don't feel it right now, even if it doesn't seem like it's happening for the best. I am deciding right now, this is for my best. And not only am I deciding, but I'm going to choose to take this, because whatever it is that has happened in my own reality has happened as a result of my choices. You can think about it. Whether, even if you can blame it on the lady, blame it on your ex, whatever it is that she's done, we are the ones that put ourselves into that situation. We are the ones that decided to marry them. We are the ones that decided to place ourselves in that relationship. So however we decide to view the situation, I decide that it happens for the best. And because I made that choice, I can now take a hold and take strength and take power from what comes from that, and decide to take a look at it and see it in a way that I know will benefit me. So what is it that I can do right now in this situation that will benefit me? Let's take a situation, for instance, where I was an asshole. Why was I an asshole? What is it about that relationship that had caused me to move into that space? As soon as I take responsibility for the way that I acted, even if I was hurt, I now find a path and I find a way to renew and to relook at that situation and to use it to help me and turn into the man that I want to be, in order to reach that level, reach that goal, reach that state, to truly become the person that I desire. Because that minute and the second that I start blaming somebody else for what is going on in my life, I lose my power. I lose my power. That power is the most important thing that we need. So number one, opportunity within wreckage. This is happening for my best. Let me become the phoenix that flies out of the ashes. But in order to do that, I need to be able to take responsibility, and I need to be able to decide that I want to believe to see the best in this situation. Number two is purpose. It's a vision. We need something to take us. If we don't have something that's pulling us, something that's taking us where we want to go, we're not going anywhere. And that can be so difficult, especially when everything is dead. You feel like nobody cares. But who do you care about? Because if you don't want to do it for yourself, I want you to take a minute and think about it. Who am I going to do this for? Because again, it can be done for yourself, or B, it can be done for someone else. And if you're a dad, I'm sure you have a son, a daughter, I'm sure you have kids. And I guarantee you, and I know if you're watching this because you're feeling this right now, that your kids need you. Whether you see them or whether you don't see them. They love you. They need you. They need you to be the man that you are. So ask yourself right now, what is my purpose? What is the vision? What is it that I want? And you need to create something that will draw you towards that. It's much, much, much easier to do things when we want to, when they're drawing us towards it. It's much easier to move after something when there is a goal or a vision, something that we desire that's helping us feel good. We need it to feel good. You know, this could even be a family member. It could be your mother, your father. You know, there's a story about the world champion calisthenics man who was actually in jail. Nobody ever believed that he could do anything. He was a failure. When he got out of jail, he couldn't even get a job and he couldn't even vote. Nobody wanted to hire him. And the most incredible thing that he talked about in this interview is how he spoke about his mother and how much his mother cared for him and loved him, and how powerful that was, because he wanted to live up to her. He wanted to make it for her in a situation where he felt like he had nothing himself. His mother was that drawing force that helped him achieve what he wanted to achieve. And at the end of the day, the man is the world champion in calisthenics. I forget his name. You check that out. Unbelievable. An absolutely unbelievable story. So find something, someone that will help you draw out that desire, that vision, that purpose. Number 3, piss it out. Yeah, you heard me. Piss it out. You gotta fucking piss it out. You have to let go of what was. You have to let go of the situation that was. You have to let go of that woman that you once were with, that guy maybe that you once were with. You have to let go of that. We have to let go of the past. There are people that are living in the past constantly. That past holds you back. That past holds on to you. That past helps create a future where you're a person that does not change. And as painful as it could be, and I remember, because I remember breaking up with my girlfriend. I remember that death. I remember that pain, and I didn't want to cut it off. But because I didn't want to cut it off, I continued to suffer. And you suffer much, much, much longer if we don't cut it off. It's like having a Band-Aid. You start ripping that Band-Aid off little by little, and it hurts. Oh, it hurts. But if you just rip it off in that 1 second, it comes straight off. You gotta piss it out. You got to just let it flow, let it out, let go of it, so you can move on. Because the longer that you hold on to it, the longer that you're holding on to that past, you're holding on to that vision, maybe, that past of what you once had that no longer is there, the longer you will hurt, and the longer you will stay in pain. You must let go. Cut it out of your life. Stop talking to that person. Become aware of when you're thinking about. Become aware when you're thinking about them, and move forward. Number 4, you must feel good. You may not feel good right now, but we must develop the habit of feeling good. What does that mean? If you're somebody that enjoys exercise, get yourself out there, get your body moving. Enjoy the feeling of exercise. If you're somebody that has some sort of hobby, get yourself into that hobby. Get yourself doing whatever it is that you love. We must create positive feelings. Positive feelings can be created by small little steps that you take in your life and saying, wow, you did a good job. We cannot wait for anybody to tell us that we did a good job. Good. So ask yourself right now, what are the little things that I can do that will make me feel good? It might be a basic morning routine. It might be basically getting up early in the morning. It might be going for a walk. It might be having a conversation, but we need to do the things that are feeling good. And when we do them, we need to reward ourselves. We need to say, good job. We need to be able to reward ourselves for whatever it is that we have done, whatever it is that we're accomplishing. And when we're not accomplishing it, we need to have that compassion on ourselves. And that's okay. That's fine. We don't need to take it too deeply. We don't need to punish ourselves for not creating something. But when we do, we must reward ourselves. And the 5th P is partake. Connect. We have to connect. We must connect with someone. We must connect with other people. The hardest thing is when you're lonely and you feel like no one else is around and nobody cares. It's so hard just to reach out. It's so hard sometimes just to say, hey, I need to talk. When you feel like nobody else cares, because you know what? There are physical hormones, there are chemicals that distort our perception when we are depressed, when we're feeling alone. They change the way that we see things. And there is always somebody out there that you can't connect to. There's always someone there that you can talk to. There's always going to be somebody else out there. So you have to connect. You have to connect with someone. Maybe you need to call someone. Maybe you need to send a message. Or maybe you just feel so weak that you can't do that. Go ahead and post it on Facebook. Post it somewhere and say, I need help. I need someone to talk to me right now. Please. People will reach out. I guarantee you. You need connection. If you need connection and you need support from other fathers, from other people, join our Facebook group, Single Dads Helping Single Dads, where we're a community, single fathers, like-minded single men. We're there to help each other connect and to create momentum as a group. You can do it. Reach out right now. If you're watching this right now and you're still watching this video, you know that you want to connect. Reach out, join the Facebook group, call a friend, get out. You must connect. As hard as it is, connection is key. And we can find it in many different ways. And we can do it. Guys, those are the 5 P's, the roadmap to renewal. All right, if you're watching this on YouTube, I want you to click the subscribe button down below. If you're watching it on Facebook, share it, like it, comment. Let's use it to help somebody else that needs this. Follow these 5 steps and you will be guided towards renewal. Love all of you. Have a beautiful day. And I'm going to go for my run, my rain run actually. I decided today that I'd be going out and running out in the rain. It makes me feel alive. It makes me feel energetic, and I'm happy to do that. So, sending love to everyone. Josh here, and I hope you guys have healing and renewal in your life.